What's happening, guys? So I wanted to give you a quick update on how things were going. So last time I talked to you, my back was really struggling and I was going to take some time off. My family was going to Disney World, which we did do, which was a lot of fun. And I came back and basically I took 6 days off of training, or 5 full days, 6 nights of rest. And my back was significantly better come Tuesday when I was going to try to train again, but it wasn't 100%. So I kind of played it safe. I wanted to get back into kind of heavier training so my body was still kind of used to the heavier weights, but I didn't want to push it too hard. So what I did was, come Tuesday I was supposed to do 5s on squats with I think 395 pounds, and what I ended up doing was doing 4s instead, because I just wanted to avoid any type of grinding, any type of getting out of position, anything where something bad could happen. So I wanted to get the training in but not take any unnecessary risks, and it worked pretty well. I did the same thing on Thursday. I was supposed to do squats with 420 pounds for triples. I ended up doing doubles, and it just allowed me to get kind of heavier training in, but like I said, not risk further injury. And it worked out pretty well, because come today, or actually Saturday, I'm doing the voiceover right now on Saturday, my back felt much better. Significantly better. I would say like 95%. And this was good because I actually was supposed to be doing some conservative maxing, and I was able to do it. I was able to get through it just fine. I was a little concerned about squats, and in my mind I thought I was kind of cutting my depth a little bit short just to kind of protect myself against anything, but everyone's telling me I'm crazy, and then it was plenty deep, and I guess it actually probably was. I don't want to get caught like I did last time with a red light on something that was kind of borderline, even though it looked good. So it was a little higher than I'm used to, but anyway, I got fired up and I went over and I hit it, and I was very happy that I hit this 455 squat with relative ease, because I just didn't know how I was going to feel, because even the 420 pound squats for doubles I did on Thursday just didn't feel good. It felt heavy and it wasn't moving well, and I just wasn't sure. I didn't want to hurt myself again. I didn't know if I was going to have that type of strength because of all the time off that I took, how much detraining had happened. So when I hit it, I was very happy. I ended up doing some back offs at 430 pounds and buried those totally, and they felt really good as well. So very happy that I'm able to get back into the training, get back into heavy lifting, and I've got 2 weeks now from this date until my meet, so I can do another week here of some heavier training, and then we'll just kind of do a little bit of a taper. I won't have to taper as hard because I haven't been pushing it as hard, and then hopefully I can come into my meet 100% and good to go. So after squats, I went into bench, and I got to tell you guys, my bench, I'm so happy with the way my bench is progressing throughout this last kind of macro cycle that I've been doing. It's just moving so well, and I'm making so much better progress than I could have anticipated. So I had a conservative max of 310 pounds, that Kami weight, and it just flew up. It felt so light and so easy. I just couldn't believe it. All I could do when I was done was laugh, because it felt so easy. And then I had some back off sets at 295 pounds. Those all moved super easy, like an RPE 7. So bench has been going great. A couple of things that I would kind of contribute to it. One thing is I have gotten better at getting tighter. I've gotten better at getting a little bit better arch and getting into better position. But the big change that I made in this cycle was I went to doing full competition pauses on all my reps. I've talked about this before, and I just decided I didn't want to get caught with a long pause and not being ready for it in competition. So my plan was, no matter what, do full competition pauses on every single rep, every single set, and just get used to it. And I've done that, whether I was doing sets of 9 or sets of 7, 5, 3, singles, it doesn't matter. I did full pauses on everything, and I actually think that's really translated into more power off my chest, and I contribute a lot of this kind of recent success, or whatever you want to call it, in my bench press to doing full competition pauses. I really think it's helped. I do. I understand the whole theory behind not doing competition pauses on higher volume work, because it's just really hard to do. It's going to significantly impact your volume, and you're not going to be able to push as much around. But at the same time, like, if you can't do as much volume because you're doing work that you won't be able to do in competition, I don't know. There's always this fine line between volume, specificity, and which direction you should go. And in my opinion, in this case, at least for me, I feel like being really specific has really helped me, and I'm thankful that it should help me in the meet too. I mean, I shouldn't get caught now. Basically what I'm trying to say is, I won't get caught by a long pause. If I miss a lift, it won't because I wasn't ready for the long pause. It's just because I didn't have the strength or I misgrooved or something like that. My last meet, I got a really long pause on my last attempt, and I felt like that kind of caught me. But you know what? That was my own fault. I wasn't ready for it. So this time, I wanted to make sure I was ready. Now deadlift, that also went pretty well. It's a little more taxing on my lower back. So I had a conservative max of 455 pounds, which moved really well. I'm really happy with it. And then I had some back offs at 430, but when I was doing my back offs, I did the first set and it moved fine, but you know what, my back was starting to get a little bit tired. It wasn't sore, it didn't hurt, but it was just fatigued a little bit and a little bit tired, so I called it quits at that point, and I'm just not going to push it with this meet coming up. I just feel like I don't have any specific numbers I have to hit. I'm just going to have fun. I'm just going to try to go 9 for 9 and just kind of do my thing. So there's no sense in pushing it at this point. There's no sense in taking unnecessary risks. So that's the decision that I made, and that's the decision I'm going to continue to make all the way up until meet day now. You know, like I backed off with my squats, I backed off with my deadlifts, and I'm just going to play it day by day, see how it feels, see how it goes, and we'll just kind of go from there. So anyway, I guess that was a little bit longer than I thought I'd be. I apologize for that, but I'm happy. Things are going pretty well. Hopefully my back will continue to stay the way it is right now and just not be an issue. I will keep going day by day, seeing how things go, and if I need to back off on a certain session, I will. If I can push it, I will. But I should be good to go, I think, and I'm looking forward to trying to do my best in meet time, and I might even get a PR on bench. We'll see how things go, but right now it really seems like that's going to happen as long as I can go out there and hit my list. So yeah, that's all I got for this one. Thank you guys for watching as always, and I will see you in the next video.
I'm addicted to the love that you're giving. Every minute, every day I've been craving.